Technically, half air, half H2O. The glass is always full. I freaking hate engineer optimists. From r/I'm 14 and this is deep. 14-year-old fell in deep hole next to his house. A 14-year-old boy fell in a very deep hole just meters away from his house. It took local residents 2 hours to get him out. I'm 14 and this is deep, please help! What is your secret for always staying down to earth? Gravity. I just love this. I really hope it's real. Asked for extra cheese on the burger. Clearly someone's first day. The cheese is on the burger. It is cheese. It is on the burger. And you got what you asked for? I don't think this person is human. A pizza is basically a real-time pie chart of how much pizza is left. Every circular food is a pie chart of how much circular food you have left. Donuts, quiche, hubcaps, the Apple headquarters. This is not new. Is the bike still for sale? Yes. What's the lowest you can go on it? About 2 miles an hour. Any less and you'll tip over. I'm dead, LaMaFau! Oh man. Alligators can live up to 100 years, which is why there is a very real chance they might see you later. Now if you chop them up, make it into fried gator tail. Dad, why is this book so thick? Well, it's a long story.
Get out!
I need a white girl with a nose ring to tell me what planets are making me sad. I don't have a nose ring, but I'm pretty sure it's Earth. I mean, as far as we know, Earth is the planet with the most sad people on it, so, you know, the math checks out. No, this is Bob, England's oldest man, says key to reaching 111 is avoiding dying. This is like one of those really unhelpful game tips. That's like, to avoid dying, don't die. Stat of the day. More Americans have been married to Kim Kardashian than have died of Ebola. And we're scared of Ebola and not Kim Kardashian. You see? Afraid of the wrong things. My mother is telling everyone that I am practically a doctor and I just need to finish one paper. Reader, that paper is my dissertation. Yeah, that takes a little while. You know, people treat me like a god. How? They ignore my existence unless they need something from me. Yeah, I never understood why there weren't more religions that were just like, hey, let's just have like a let's check in on our deity prayer. Like, how you doing, deity? Did you have a good day? I hope you had some good tacos. And that's just like it. That's the entire prayer. That'd be my prayer book if I started a religion. It'd just be like, hey, giant cat, octopus, unicorn in the sky. Have you seen any good movies recently? You should eat that special snack tonight. Treat yourself. Amen. Okay, I'll guide you. First, boil 2 cups of water. Okay, what next?
Bro, what the frack?
I have no idea what I've drawn. Might make it my PFP, not gonna lie. Oh my god, this is a banger drawing. It is now. Fun fact, nobody knows for certain what kind of dog Cerberus is supposed to be. Triple-headed corgi, triple-headed corgi, triple-headed corgi. Or a triple-headed husky, it just like plays with you. Quick insect fact number 10. A mosquito can fly, but a fly cannot mosquito. This sounds like something out of The Art of War. Oh, how the tables have turned. Actually, they kind of flipped. If it had turned, it'd just be a corkscrew. This is technically the truth. If you expect me to not get pedantic, you came to the wrong place. Well, what do you think would happen if a man was injected all types of viruses and diseases at once?
He would probably not feel very good, unfortunately.
No filter. Filter. Yeah, I can never find the air filter on Instagram. It's infuriating. We did it! We time traveled! But to what year?
Let me ask that guy over there. What time are we in?
59 BC.
We are the only time travelers here. Oh my god. Oh, that was a good one. I like that one. A warning, 100% of people who drink water die. Kiryat.
Prestige. Goa.
One day, you'll be browsing in a store and pick the clothes you'll die in.
Not if I die naked in an orgy!
Master, cross-dressing as a girl is something only men can do. In other words, it's one of the most masculine feats to exist. What now, alpha males? Hear the sound of hundreds of French maid outfits flying off the shelves. Guess who just found out the difference between wax paper and parchment paper the hard way? Oh no!
Wait, what's the difference?
One you can use in the oven safely, and the other you can also use in the oven if the thing you are trying to make happens to be fire.
How to translate a page?
English detected a page. Spanish.
Una patina.
Soulja Boy isn't even a soldier. Dr. Dre ain't even a doctor. Keep it going. French Montana isn't even French.
Paul Walker isn't even walking.
The fault in our school system. is that we were so overwhelmed with other schoolwork that we had no time to assemble this board. I did the social studies fair on the American education system, but was so pressed for time, this is what I ended up turning in. Grade pending, a 95. Wait, really? I love it. I've never understood that about schools. Like at workplaces, you have a schedule that fills up. And if people want to book meetings with you, they can see when you have availability. It should be the same for schools. Like if one teacher wants to assign homework, that blocks off a certain amount of after school time. And other teachers should be able to see how much homework has been assigned by everyone else in the school, to their students. Because your class is not the only class you're taking. All of you are of equal importance. Why do schools not treat people like humans? Anyways, that was a soapbox. Sorry. I wonder where anime protagonist is. Anime protagonist? Oh my god. Who is this? He actually looks badass. A Japanese homeless person. We should just pin all the debt in the world to one guy and then kill him.
Christianity!
We should take better care of the planet.
Killing around 31,000 people saves the same amount of oxygen as planting 20 million trees. See, the anti-maskers and the anti-vaxxers are actually pro-environmentalists. Bet you did not see that twist coming. Xavier and 1069 others liked your post.
Xavier and 1069 others.
Asked the hubby to put the crockpot in the fridge after it cooled down. This is what I came home to. Okay, to be fair, I did not grow up with a crockpot. And the first time I discovered the inside came out, I thought it had broken and was panicking because it was not mine. So I'm gonna defend your husband on this one in case he did not grow up with a crockpot. Press any key to continue. Space. Escape. Power. Key. IT people are over here just building an any key from scratch in a cave with a box of scraps. It's a 5-minute walk from my house to the pub, and it's a 35-minute walk from the pub to my house. The difference is staggering. In case of cyber attack, break glass and pull cables. This is obviously a joke, mainly because we wouldn't be able to disconnect everything fast enough. But I did actually have the power supplies labeled in case we ever did have any malicious code on our network, so that even a security guard who had access could flip 6 switches and bring down the entire network in case of emergency. You still had to go through 2 badges and a key to get to that location. But it was a good sort of, holy crap, something's happening, please make it stop. Still have the same crime rates as Germany. Sauce? Google, give me a link to the site. HTTPS, google.com. Also, I have no idea what they're talking about, but have you seen all the other awesome things that Germany actually does for like their people as humans? Like I'd take equal crime rates for like actual paid family leave. That'd be cool. My lady doctor just flirted with me. She told me that I'm too sweet. Well, her exact words were severely diabetic, but I know what she really meant.
How many calories in uranium?
20 billion calories.
A gram of uranium is roughly 20 billion calories. A second great reason to not eat uranium. Could you make this more interesting? It's James, of course. That's magnificent. That's actually really good. You can't spell hero without her.
You can't spell her without he.
Shut up, Xavier. Single father tries to end world hunger with his rock collection. Hashtag explain a film plot badly. Oh my god. I had the text zoomed in and I panned down and I saw the image and my entire insides groaned. But yeah, I can't. That's it. Wow, that just ruined the entire series for me. What's a story that isn't from Greek mythology, but feels like it is? Aha! Roman mythology. The coins in a pocket of a World War I soldier managed to stop a bullet.
You might say it was his life savings.
Shut up. Still annoyed about being dinged at the office trivia game last year when I said the number of ghosts who visited Scrooge was 4, not 3. I will die on this hill. Okay, it's been a while, and I'm remembering off the Muppets one. But yeah, it's Marley and Marley. Jacob Marley was just actual one person. And then it was past, present, and future. Who's out here saying it's 3? A ghost introduces the entire concept. What are they talking about? Unless death doesn't count as a ghost. I would accept a hearty discussion on that. How to achieve your dreams. 1. Lower your expectations. Maybe your new dream can be having $14 in your checking account. That seems achievable for you. The self-driving car problem will be solved by roads built for self-driving cars. Railways have been around for ages. Are you expert in English? Yes. Then answer my one question. Okay. A mother beats up her daughter because she was drunk. Tell me, who was drunk? She. Meanwhile in Canada, free snowman, snow assembly required. Meanwhile in Sweden, they just give you a packet of dowels on top. What's the best way to stop an unwanted election? Zoning laws. If someone is erecting something you don't like near your property, check with your local city council. Cargo train breaks the sound barrier. It will not have been as fast as the sound, the locomotive. Nevertheless, there was considerable material damage. The north, the south. Yes, and also violently no. There's no I in happiness. There is if you fucking spell it right. We weren't talking about the word, we were talking about happiness. And there's no I in it. My review of our solar system, 1 star. Would give 0 stars if I could. You fool. You'll kill us all. How to become a billionaire in 2 steps. Step 1, save $1 million per year. Step 2, do this for 1,000 years. Yep, which is why unless you're 1,000 years old, there's no really reasonable excuse for you to be a billionaire. This is my first comment ever on YouTube. You guys should feel honored.
And who the frack are you?
Jonathan Stevens, it says it right there, you illiterate fuck. I think it's disgusting how vegans still drink water. That's a fish's home. Emily Wilkerson, professionally offended. Observation, I have never broken a bone. Hypothesis, I am boneless. Data, I appear to have broken at least 2 bones in my foot slipping on the ice. Conclusion, I have at least 2 bones. Strong evidence suggests the possibility of a 3rd one. Well, yes, because if there were 2 bones inside of a soft-bodied object, slipping on ice would not be enough for them to break by themselves. They would have to collide or be restricted by something else. I am fully ready to dive into this. Comfortable, sir? No, come for food. No, I didn't come for table. It's becoming clear Tesla is just another car company.
Business Insider. Are you confused as to what Tesla has ever sold?
I wish all my tests were as easy as quantum physics. In an atom, the number of electrons is equal to the number of neutrons, the number of electrons, the number of protons. How is snags different in Europe than America? It happens 6 to 9 hours earlier. Not with that kind of attitude, it doesn't. Americans, get on metric time. Xanax is the only word that can be spelled backward, but sound different. Every word can be spelled backwards and sound different. There's technically the truth and then there's missing the point. Do crabs think fish are flying? Brendan.
How high are you?
5'9", 6'3" in those boots. What, he had to wear something to record high hopes. Hannah, 22, recently active. I have cancer, so this cat is limited edition. Minecraft enchantment tier list. Okay. You technically have 2 minutes to live, but every time you breathe, it restarts its timer. I hate this one because it makes me feel every breath. Alcohol will not take you anywhere. Nobody drinks it as a mode of transport. You know, if the alcohol is pure enough, and you have a bottle that is sufficiently large with a small enough neck, you can get a decent amount of thrust if you build up the it's really flammable. I'm sorry, it's just, you can make a pulse jet engine out of a giant bottle of rubbing alcohol. Behold, the horror beyond your comprehension. Why aren't you trembling with fear? I don't get it, lol. Yeah, there are some people out there that are just completely comfortable not understanding things. And that is the downfall of Lovecraftian horror. That's where it all just started to fall apart. Every corpse on Mount Everest was once an extremely motivated person.
Don't watch motivational videos.
Dude, I am so wasted. I think I'm gonna puke. This is not what I expected. Meeting tonight, anonymous alcoholics.